From the pythons of the Eastern Hemisphere to the anacondas of the West, in this video we look at the biggest snakes on Earth. Number 11, King Cobra. While it may not come close to being the heaviest snake around, the majestic King Cobra is most definitely among the longest. This hooded native of nations like India, Myanmar, and Sri Lanka grows between 10 and 13 feet in length typically, but one specimen measured in at more than 19 feet. It makes use of its extreme length to swallow its main prey of other snakes, earning its namesake as the king of the snakes. Number 10, Cuban Boa. The Cuban Boa is native to its island namesake, making its home in the tropical forest of Cuba and some surrounding islands. With a maximum recorded length of just over 13 feet and a weight of 59.5 pounds, these green, brown, and iridescent scaled constrictors are fearsome to behold. More terrorizing than their size, though, are their hunting tactics. When prowling caves for a meal, Cuban boas will synchronize their placement atop a cavern, latching onto the rocky roof. As bats take flight for the evening, the waiting boa will strike at what it can, sending other bats scattering in opposing directions. Other boas looking to feast will place themselves at points where they can cut off the fleeing bats, taking their pick of the flock as the panicked prey seeks sanctuary. Cuban boas are the only species of snake to demonstrate this level of pack hunting unity to date. Number 9, dark-spotted anaconda. Found in the South American regions of French Guiana and northeastern Brazil, the dark-spotted anaconda is nowhere near the size of its green cousin, but large among snakes nonetheless. This snake slithers through swampy fresh waters near the mouth of the Amazon River, with a powerful body growing up to nearly 10 feet in length. This species is said to be powered by an average 66 pounds of muscle, but data on the species proves to be scarce. These semi-aquatic anacondas can terrorize the swamps for decades, with an average lifespan of more than 23 years in captivity. And as seasonal downpours flood their forest home, the dark-spotted anaconda thrives as its preferred hunting ground expands exponentially. Number 8, boa constrictor, often thought of as exotic beast. Boa constrictors can actually be found all across the Western Hemisphere, with populations found from Florida to the Virgin Islands to Venezuela and Peru, all the way down to Argentina. These massive snakes take up residence in rivers, streams, and burrows stolen from subterranean mammals it preys upon. Here the constrictor lies in wait, ready to pounce on animals that tread across its front porch. Upon spotting its prey, the boa constrictor will strike out with a strong, grasping bite as it coils its body tightly around the creature, earning its name in a literal fashion. Reaching lengths of up to 12 to 14 feet at most, boa constrictors can weigh up to 100 pounds or more. But typically, these snakes grow up to 10 feet long in the wild and have a weight range of 33 to 60 pounds for larger specimens. Number 7, yellow anaconda. Sporting golden yellow scales decorated with dark brown or black blotches, the yellow anaconda is just as attractive as it is dangerous. These strong-muscled snakes weigh between 55 and 77 pounds normally, but some individuals have been observed in the wild with supposed weights surpassing 121 pounds. Like many of the world's large snakes, females tend to be larger and can grow up to 15 feet according to some, yet the average yellow anaconda only measures between 10 and 14 feet long. Like other anacondas, this species can be found in South America, occupying Bolivia, Paraguay, and parts of Argentina, Brazil, and Uruguay. Number 6, amethystine python. With plenty of representatives from South America and Southeast Asia, the amethystine python makes the list in the name of its homeland of Australia. Boasting the title of the largest snake down under, this python can reach lengths of 23 to almost 30 feet in length, according to some accounts. But you'll be more likely to find individuals of a size closer to 19 feet at most. Despite its exceptional length, the amethystine python, or scrub python as it is also known, is relatively slim, with weights between 33 and 60 pounds being commonly reported. These long snakes spend their time scouring the Australian bush, along with suburban areas, for warm, humid habitats where it can hunt for thirsty creatures at nearby watering holes. The amethystine python is prized among reptile lovers for the creamy, iridescent sheen on its scales, creating an illusion similar to the violet quartz for which it's named. Number 5. Indian python. Similar in pattern to its Burmese brethren, yet usually lighter in shade, the Indian python is usually much smaller in stature. This snake, which is native to nations like Nepal, Pakistan, and Bangladesh, in addition to its namesake of India, measures an average length of 9.8 feet. The largest specimen on record, however, was more than a third bigger than that, at 15 feet long and upwards of 110 pounds in weight. Some records tell of a 21-foot, 200-pound specimen, but these claims have yet to be verified. The Indian python, like many snakes, will often feed on one large meal to satisfy it for months at a time. When it does so, it will lie still to allow for digestion, letting its internal organs do the hard work of breaking down what can sometimes be a much wider beast. Moving too much on a full stomach can cause the meal to tear through the snake's muscles, so if a potential predator encounters the Indian python at this time, it will often regurgitate the partially digested prey for the sake of survival. Number 4. African rock python. The largest snake in Africa resides in areas ranging from the highly populated region of southern Nigeria to the desolate rainforest of Sierra Leone. African rock pythons comb these lands looking for warm-blooded prey of all sizes, ranging from rodents and fruit bats to warthogs and antelopes, and rarely even crocodiles. Whether day or night, these snakes find their mark thanks to heat-sensing pits near the end of their snout. These monstrous pythons grow to be 10 and 12 feet typically, but some specimens have reached up to 15 feet or more. What African rock pythons lack in length, they make up in heft, with some individuals weighing as heavy as 200 pounds or more. Its great size, combined with its easily agitated personality, has shown to be a problem for humans, with a number of attacks on people, mainly children, having been recorded over the years. Various victims have been found suffocated or asphyxiated and even partially prepared for digestion amid a hungry, escaped African rock python. Number 3. Reticulated python. Holding the Guinness World Record for the longest snake ever held in captivity, the reticulated python is a giant snake and worthy contender for the world's largest. Medusa, the female specimen measured by the World Record Company, grew to an impressive 25 feet and 2 inches, weighing 350 pounds and requiring 15 people to hold. Native to Asia in countries like Indonesia and the Philippines, reticulated pythons are a favorite pet among snake enthusiasts around the world, but most don't grow to Medusa's size or require her meals. Thankfully, according to the Guinness World Records, Medusa could eat an entire 40-pound deer in one meal. Other specimens, supposedly larger, have been reported, such as the Pittsburgh Zoo's 28.5-foot-long Colossus. But according to modern records, Medusa still holds the title. Thankfully for reticulated python owners, the majority grow to an average of around 18 feet for the larger females and weigh around 250 pounds, about half of what a green anaconda of the same length would weigh. Number 2. Burmese python. In the wilds of Southeast Asia, female Burmese pythons can grow up to an average of 16 feet in length and weigh around 165 pounds. These snakes are a sexually dimorphic species, with males being much smaller and lighter than their female counterparts. In 2016, though, researchers captured a male Burmese python in Florida weighing 140 pounds and measuring 16 feet in length, the largest male ever recorded. The largest female specimen on record measured 18 feet and 10 inches and weighed a massive 403 pounds, qualifying in the Guinness World Records as the heaviest living snake in captivity. Reports of larger individuals reaching up to 23 feet or longer have made their way to the media, but these supposed measurements have yet to be verified by experts. Burmese pythons may continue to reach new heights, though, as escaped pets making their way into the Florida wilderness persist as a problem for wildlife authorities. Number 1. Green anaconda. At the weight of an average human adult and a length of almost 3 times the height of the average man, the typical green anaconda is easily the world's largest snake. These measurements are fairly conservative, however, as some reports have told of these snakes reaching 35 to even 40 feet and weighing upwards of 500 pounds, depending on the size of their last meal. In hopes of backing up these claims, the Wildlife Conservation Society offered a $50,000 reward for anyone who could turn in a green anaconda over 30 feet in length. But by the time the offer was terminated in 2002, no one had claimed the prize, and scientists have yet to formally document an anaconda of that size.